Uh, I've talked a lot about the song Elysium on this record. It was about basically about my granddad passing when I was 15. I just didn't acknowledge it at the time. I acknowledged it, but it just didn't hit me in a negative way at all. Like it was sad that he's gone, but it was like he was sick and like I feel like it was just good for him kind of thing. But and like on the funeral, like nobody was crying, and I was just sitting there like, okay, like yeah, this is so sad, but I just can't cry, and I don't know why. And then just like I turned like I can't remember when it was. It was 26 or 27. It was a couple of years ago. It just hit me, and I'm like, I started remembering shit. Like I didn't cry, but I started remembering shit from that time that I completely forgotten, and I had no idea why that came to me. So I'll definitely write a song about like personal revelation in the future in that sense. But it was basically just like I think I just emotionally matured, not overnight, obviously, but it came to a point where like it allowed stuff like that to come back and like hit me a little bit. So I wrote a song about it, and it was cool. And we put it. I wrote the lyrics a little bit before we wrote the album, and the guys spat out an emotional song. They called it. I can't remember what it was called, but as a project name. But I was like, hey, let's put these lyrics in. And they were like, yeah, let's go. And just put it in there, and it sounded fucking sick. So it made so much sense with the mood of the track. The boys are very good with writing instrumentals that like very ambient, atmospheric, emotional. So it was an easy pick for me. But also this song False Meridian on the album. I'm very surprised about people actually fucking liking that song because it's just stupid funny. It ends cool and emotional, but it's still just a funny ass song. And it's about identity crisis, and it's something that I've been like not struggling with, but I'm like it's been annoying for a lot of years for me. Like I just don't know. I know who I am, obviously. I just don't know who I want to be and how to get there. You know what I mean? And it's always been that way. And obviously, everyone thinks about this in a sense from time to time. But for me, it's just been fucking annoying from the start.